when Jesus walked on water, a miracle of faith and hope. Imagine this, a fierce storm raging across the Sea of Galilee. Waves crash violently as the disciples struggle to row, their hands blistered, hearts gripped by fear. Darkness blankets everything, and hope seems lost. But then, through the chaos, a figure appears, walking on the water. The disciples are stunned, fear turning into panic. "It's a ghost!" they cry. But the figure draws nearer, his voice cutting through the storm, calm and steady. "Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid." In that moment, fear begins to waver. Could it be? Was this Jesus defying all human understanding? Jesus walking on water wasn't just a miracle. It was a revelation of his divine authority. The laws of nature bent to his will, as the Creator demonstrated that even the wind and waves obeyed him. Despite their fear, this moment was an invitation for the disciples to grow in faith. Then Peter makes a bold move. "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus responds with one word, "Come." This is more than a physical call. It's a call to step out of doubt, into trust, toward the Savior who sustains all things. Peter steps out, feeling the impossible beneath his feet, solid ground on water. His faith fuels his steps. But the winds howl louder, the waves rage higher, and his confidence falters. As doubt creeps in, Peter begins to sink, crying out, "Lord, save me!" Jesus immediately reaches out, pulling Peter up. "You of little faith," he says gently, "why did you doubt?" Even in Peter's faltering faith, Jesus doesn't abandon him. This moment reminds us that, though we may struggle, God's hand is always ready to catch us when we call. This miraculous story is not just history, it's an eternal lesson for us all. Life's storms can leave us feeling adrift, consumed by fear and doubt. But Jesus walks over every trial, calling us to trust in his power and step out in faith, no matter how impossible it seems. Peter's part of the story is our story. Our faith can be bold yet shaky, our steps confident one moment, wavering the next. But Christ's grace is unwavering. He meets us where we are and strengthens us to rise above the waves, revealing his power when we trust him fully. What storm are you facing now? What waves of doubt or fear crash against your spirit? Jesus is calling, just as he called Peter, "Come." Step out of the boat of safety and into the unknown where God's miracles happen. Trust that his power is greater than any storm. When we take that step, this miracle of Jesus walking on water becomes more than a story. It becomes a personal invitation. Believe today that he's walking toward you with love, ready to lift you above life's storms. Like Peter, you only need to ask, "Lord, save me." Take this moment to reflect on your own journey. Share this story with someone searching for hope, or take time to pray for the courage to step out in faith. Remember, the winds may rage, but Jesus stands waiting, sovereign over every storm. Are you ready to trust him?